Hello YouTube, welcome back to Light Tommy C. OMG, do we got something to talk about tonight. I mean today on my YouTube channel. Now, before I go a little bit in depth on this, I'm wanting to make sure that my people in Florida, whoever watches this video from Florida, I hope you guys pay attention because I'm currently watching the videos right now and like OMG. Now Fort Myers, I was watching their morning news there and it is like all flooded there. Like for instance, now looking at Sandusky County, like for instance, so Sandusky, Florida. So listen to this, okay? So a Florida woman, this lady's from Las Vegas, stuck on the other side of the country in Las Vegas. Chastain Burlock, this is actually a true story from this. So what become more and more distracted as Hurricane Ian gained in a freaky Wednesday sweeping across southwest Florida. Hours passed with still no word from the 84-year-old. Thursday morning came and the storm drifted away overnight, but still no word. Stuck on the other side of the country in Las Vegas, Budapest plans to help on social media anywhere she can. Any of my FL friends know anyone in Inglewood. I need to check on my mom. Barisco had no way to contact her mom. Shirley Alcroft, who lost her cell phone before the storm and then her landline went down, with nowhere to go, she hiked down for the night before the storm in a investigation vehicle had missed her en route. By Thursday afternoon, a good Samaritan came to the rescue. Cheyenne Princeton, 26, had severely damage to her own home during the storm, but the floor resting waddled into chest-high floodwaters to search for alcohol. Flooding in Inglewood, Florida, cut her mom off from her neighbors and the rest of the community. Now this, you guys, I have to say, is wow. Wow, wow, wow. So like a couple of other things, I've been looking at my other YouTubers that I subscribe in Florida, and get this. The only thing that they lost was their power, and there's some downed trees that I see like in the Tampa region. But luckily, our four major theme parks I like to go to: SeaWorld, Universal Studios, Walt Disney World, and Busch Gardens are all okay. It's good that we can rebuild because if we couldn't, we wouldn't have like a wonderful place. Like, so like for instance, hundreds of Florida homes lie in flood-risk areas that are not designated as such by federal government, leaving many home owners valuables massive out-of-pocket costs for damages after the storm. So this right here is actually off Bing, which a lot of people, I'm shocked. So just to show you guys a picture of like where their flood zones are. Give me a minute. It looks like where their major flood zone is like, for instance, like near the Walt Disney World area, like for instance, like different areas. But looking at the flood maps, so Map Service Center. So if we like type in, like for instance, Walt Disney World, let's see what they got. Alright, so Walt Disney World, surprisingly, they are luckily not that flooded right now, because looking at the map there, they got, for instance, like they have, so like for instance on here, they got like 192.325. That is like where likely like all of their flooding's going on. But if we zoom in like on Brevard County, they got the worst of it. So like for instance, like looking at Brevard County, the residents are so it looks like all these are uncorrupted areas. So luckily the people there are honestly, we could be thankful that Walt Disney World can be built again. That's because of Florida. Florida is currently doing some stuff right now for like the different people down there in Florida. So like for instance, the areas around Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Resort dealing with high water levels. Left in a majority state with flooding conditions, photos and videos shared with social media. So like for instance, like on here, so this right here is a video from Disney trips. So if I turn you guys around, right there. So this right here is like a video. Hold on, that's an app. You do not want to see that. So this is like how I got my laptop set up, okay? So like for instance, this right here is like what they are doing currently there. So we'll pause that until. So like for instance, we see that these little girls right here are currently doing some stuff there. Like for instance, this is the flooding there in Kissimmee. Look at that. That is from Kissimmee. So, like, for instance, now let me turn you guys around back to me so you guys can see my pretty face. So, like, the Walt Disney World Strand, the entrance to the Doubletree by Hilton at Universal Studios, and then cross Magic Boulevard into some working cars. So, like, for instance, like News 13 is putting some on here. So we honestly got to keep these people in our prayers for the next couple of days. So, like honestly, these guys, you guys need to understand that these guys been through a lot. Also, luckily, Walt Disney World is going to be able to rebuild. We got to understand that. So, like for instance, parts of Walt Disney World. So, just to give you guys like my little rundown on this, okay? See, I've been listening to like the Daytona Beach radio scanner. I've been listening to like the Beach Patrol for the last couple of days. Even when the storm was being tracked, I was tracking it. So, there, right there, is like a complete idea. So like also just a couple more stuff which I thought which was really interesting about that. There's like different people that likes to use radio scanners and like ham radio operators. Those people I recommend be down there in Florida right now so you guys can track your loved ones. I just wanted to put this video out there. I just don't want to make anybody's concerns up. I'm hoping that we could become Florida strong because they need it. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys are new to the channel, I would love for you guys to hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell so you guys will not miss out on any videos. And if you guys are watching from Florida, I have to say God bless and goodbye.